Real Salt Lake back in training here at America's First Field, coming off Sunday's 2-1 win at home against Toronto FC. The 3 points gave RSL 5 points in their first 3 matches, and now they take on another Western Conference opponent on the road at San Jose.
I thought we were very organized defensively, didn't give them too many good looks. There was a couple breakdowns in really the second half where they got a few chances. You know, they gained a little bit of momentum through balls over the top and set plays, but I thought we dealt well with that. The one time Giovinco got through the middle of the field, that was the most concerning part for me. But really pleased with the guys' effort. You know, and if we close out the game the right way, it's 2-0 and we're walking away feeling perfect. But we had a little lapse there, whether it was a reaction or a choice, which led to them getting the goal, and then our reaction after that was obviously great.
We can always get cleaner, I think. If you look at the Philly goals, a lot of them were kind of strange. So you take away some strange goals, we only gave up 1. But we just got to keep getting cleaner, keep getting sharp. If we can continue to do that, that'll help every aspect of the new formation, and it should help us get on top of it a little quicker than not.
Injury news for RSL. Sebastian Jaime going to miss 1 to 2 games because of a tibia injury. But with the international window over, RSL does see the return of Nick Romando, Luis Gil, Alvaro Saborio, and Elias Vasquez.
Today was a light day, so we really didn't do too much, but it was actually a good day for those guys to come back, get a sweat, because there was a lot of travel involved. Most of them played a lot of minutes, which is really positive. But now it's getting them back on board with what we've been doing while they've been gone, and making sure that they're mentally and physically ready.
The San Jose Earthquakes coming off a 2-1 loss on the road at the New England Revolution. So far, 2 wins on the season, 2 losses on the season, 6 goals for, 6 goals against. And once again led by the potent attack of Chris Wondolowski, already 3 goals in 2015.
Wando's a guy who's super dangerous. He never stops running. He's just a player we always have to keep an eye on. And so that will be one of the key things to our defense, is keeping an eye on Wando as always, and see if we can do some things that we do well and make them pay on any mistakes.
You know they're going to be organized, and you know they're going to be there to fight for the win. So we're going to expect that. It's going to be a little shift, and frankly I think he's setting up the personnel well for them to kind of maintain those philosophies.
He's a player's coach. All of his players love him and want to work hard for him. They're going to come out with a crazy amount of energy and intensity, and we have to make sure we're matching it and beating it, not letting them get any momentum. You know, I'm sure they're going to come out aggressive. We need to come out aggressive, but also good with the ball, so we can take a little bit of steam out of the game.
For Real Salt Lake, it'll be their first trip to the newest soccer-specific stadium in Major League Soccer, Avaya Stadium. Kickoff set for 3 p.m. Mountain Time on Sunday on ESPN2.
It's just crazy how fast and how big soccer is growing. It seems like the clubs are making the right decisions each year into making these stadiums nice, and each year they get a little better. So to see San Jose get it, they were probably in need of it most. So I'm excited, and I think we all are, to get up there and check out their new digs.
It is just a field at the end of the day, but for whatever reason, you know, I mean, it's so much easier to play at home than it is on the road. And so maybe that's because every field's different. And so it'll be exciting to play in a new stadium. I'm really excited to see that since we've been training there and seeing it built over the past few years. But other than that, not much changes. The dimensions of the field have changed. That will change the game significantly, as opposed to Buckshot, where we're playing inside the 18.
Right.
So hopefully that's the case. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still just soccer.
You know, I think they're really riding a high on their new stadium. They're excited to play there. If we're good on the ball, you know, kind of take the fans out of the game, you know, that will be good for us.